Hi, and I'm so sorry for still being on the Pocket Edition. I'm not home right now, so I'm sorry for playing here. But Minecraft just released a new snapshot for Java. Yes, snapshots are back, and they added all of the previous stuff, which are shelves, copper golems, and much more. And also, they added two new things, which is new horse armor and new lightning rods, which I will show you very soon in screenshots. I make the fastest news about Minecraft on YouTube, so if you want more fast news, I can liking and subscribing because it really helps to grow my channel. And also, when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I will do a face reveal. So hopefully you will be able to support this news source. So now, let's start. Okay, so first of all, we got new horse armor, and no, it isn't craftable. It can still be found in structures, same as iron armor or iron horse armor, and it looks amazing. And also, no, it doesn't oxidize. It might oxidize in the future, we don't know, hopefully it does. But for now, it is, pretty normal, but it looks nice. If you're just going with aesthetics, free horse, this looks perfect. Okay, so next up we got a feature that I have been waiting for a long time. And yes, copper rods can now oxidize. There isn't anything special about them when they oxidize, they still work the same from what they said in a changelog, but it looks pretty cool and can be used to a bunch of decorations, and I love this. So now, let's go to the normal things and let's just explain them, and let's see if there will be any other changes with, the things that are added in Bedrock. Okay, so first things first, we got a new type of screen when you generate a word. And yes, it looks amazing. It's kind of a mix between the old one and the new one. And I like this. There's a new green bar which kind of stretches long, and it's great. Tell me in the comments what you think about this, because I love this new screen. But if you are talking about new screens, we got some changes to F3. And if you know, when you click on F3 on Java, it will turn on this huge screen which shows like many different stats and many different things, and also coordinates, which is the only thing, the only way where you can see coordinates. And now it got changed. You can choose what you want to see on that screen, which is honestly amazing. It is a great change, and it's really for the better. And here's a picture of how the UI looks, where you can choose what you want to see and what you don't want to see. So I don't know how this looks like on Java yet, because I'm not playing. I got my people on Discord sending me these things, but yes, I'm very hyped to return to the streams very soon. But now let's go to the other features. Well, another great change is that they changed the dice to match Bedrock. Yes, if you remember last week, they changed all of the dice to look different. They kind of have this paper thing under it, and the patterns all look different. And the one that had circles instead of having nice forms or something, they also got changed. So the dice look pretty fresh, and they are better for the color blind. Some people maybe don't like this, so comment what you think about this, but I absolutely love this change. And here's also a screenshot of how all of them look like. Okay, so now let me read the changelog and say how they are presenting the new features that are added from Bedrock. There are maybe some other tweaks which I don't know about, so if you want you can say that. But first of all, copper chests are a new type of chest that has waxed and oxidized variants. Copper chests oxidize over time and can be waxed like any other copper blocks. Copper chests can be crafted using chest and copper ingot. Everything about the copper chest, but now let's talk about the copper golem. Copper golem is a new mob which can be spawned by placing a jack-o'-lantern or carved pumpkin on top of a copper block. Copper golem oxidizes over time and can be waxed like copper blocks. If the copper golem has fully oxidized, it will turn into a copper golem statue block. When turned into a copper golem statue block, it will drop any item that it's holding. A copper golem turned into a copper golem statue will keep its name if named with a name tag. Copper golem can help with sorting items into chests, and also interacting with the copper golem with an empty hand will make it drop the carried item. Now let's talk about the item sorting. So if a copper golem is not holding an item, it will look for any other items or chests to pick up. The copper golem will look in any oxidized and waxed copper chest to pick up items. It can pick up most 16 items at the same time, and any item in any copper chest can be picked up. If the copper golem is holding an item, it will look for nearby chests to try to place the item in. The copper golem will look in chests and trap chests to try to place items. It can place an item in a chest if it's empty or if it contains the same type of item that it's holding in its hand. The copper golem will visit at most 10 chests or copper chests in sequence to try to pick up or place an item. If no matching chest is found, the copper golem will idle for 7 seconds before trying again, and they have different sounds and animations which I already covered before. The search area for chests from the copper golem's position is horizontally 32 blocks and vertically 8 blocks. Now let's talk about the statues. So the new copper golem block statue has a type of waxed and oxidized variant and all that. The copper golem block statue oxidizes over time and can be waxed like any other block. It can be changed by interacting with it, and it has so many interesting poses, or it has 1, 2, 3 and 4. That is perfect. If the copper golem statue has no oxidation when interacted with using an axe, it will turn into a copper golem, so you can just wax it into a copper golem again. Each pose emits a special redstone signal, so you can just click on them and change the redstone signal, which is pretty cool. Now let's talk about some copper equipment, because they added copper nuggets and copper armor, which already existed on Bedrock, so it's nothing new. So they added copper helmets, copper chest plates, copper leggings and copper boots. Okay, so copper armor has higher durability than leather and gold, and copper armor has slightly less enchantability than iron. And also they added copper tools and weapons. They added a copper axe, copper hoe, copper pickaxe, copper shovel and copper sword. Copper tools and weapons do the same amount of damage as stone but have higher durability. Copper tools work faster and last longer than stone. Copper tools have higher enchantability than diamond but slightly less than iron. Okay, so copper equipment can be crafted using copper ingots, obviously. Copper equipment can be repaired with copper ingots, obviously. And also when you smelt them, they will turn into copper nuggets. And also they added copper horse armor, which I already covered. Okay, so now let's move on to the new block, which is the shelf. And the shelf is a new decorative block which comes in all of the variants, which is oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark spruce or dark oak, cherry, mangrove, pale, bamboo, warped and crimson. So they can be crafted from 6 matching logs from any stripped log, stripped stem or block of stripped bamboo, filling up the top and the bottom row. You can just interact with them normally and place your items right there. You can replace them and you can just do anything with that. It can hold up to 3 blocks and then you can just place them like this, which will work also pretty nice. When it's powered by redstone, on the other hand, it starts to work a little differently. It will fill up all of the blocks you have in your right row or on the right side. So when I have this thing, it will try to take my items from the right side of the inventory. So when I take them like this, wait, let me just pause it okay, let me just go out from the inventory there. Now I can just do something like this, and it's a hotbar now, or I can just place it right into my hotbar, and it's when redstone is powering the shelf. And when you do something like this, it will just take all of your items and replace them, which is also amazing. And that is basically everything for this video. So if you want to watch more videos like this, or maybe not videos like this because I'm playing on Pocket Edition, but I will return to my home soon, so I'll record on Java. But if you want more news like this, please like and subscribe, and also comment the word banana if you managed to watch the entire video of me yapping. So thank you so much, see you in some weeks when I'll get back home, hopefully like 2 weeks. So thank you so much and bye.